This movie is coming out around the holidays when we're going to be spending time with our families. And I think there's so many great messages that people can sit down and watch and learn and grow from and just have discussion about as well. For you guys, how will you be spending the holidays?
This holiday season, I'm working. I'm unfortunately going to be away from my family. I'm going to be I'm prepped for Creed 3, so I'm locked into that. I told everybody this year I don't exist. Holidays don't exist for me this year, so I got to pass.
No, that's so
I got to
sad for you.
I got to pass. But this movie is a gift. You know, this movie is a gift for Dana and Charles and Jordan and the rest of the world to kind of share their story. So I'm excited about that, and then I'm gonna get something ready for you guys next year.
Yeah, kind of the same over here. I'm currently in rehearsals for my Broadway show Skeleton Crew. So yeah, I have a show the day before Christmas, the day after. So I'll be stuck in New York. I won't get to have my normal Christmas with my family, but Dana and Jordan invited me to their house because they live here in New York. So I'll probably pop in with my second family.
That is beautiful. Listen, it's a blessing to be working. That's a gift in itself. And then it just means that you have to have double next year. That's all that means.
That's what I'm saying. I like that.
Michael, Chanté, what a movie. What a life story. Michael, I'll throw you the first question. This was a very emotional story, you know, to put on the screen. And I'm sure just to embody the role of Charles, Chanté, for you to embody the role of Dana. But I'm wondering, what was so compelling to you, Michael, that you said, I want to be a part of this?
I think the first time I read the script, I cried like halfway through it. And usually that's a good sign when it's on the page, you know, when you actually have the blueprint of something so truthful and honest, and then getting a chance to know Dana. You know, obviously when Denzel gives you a call, you pick up. You know, you answer that call, and he played a major factor in me wanting to play this part. But you know, my infinity for for people who serve, for the armed services, to be able to, you know, tap into their sacrifice and that dedication that they have, and also fatherhood. You know, I think you know, fathers and sons, and you know, the time that you have and the legacy that you want to leave on, and you know what you believe in. It was just so emotional for me, honestly. I just couldn't say no to it.
Absolutely. And then Chanté, for you, Dana said only you could play her. I mean, what did that mean to you that she, you know, said she saw you and was like, her? It has to be her. Like, what did that mean to you, and what sort of responsibility did you feel in portraying her, especially when she was around on set as well?
Yeah, I felt so much pressure going into it just because I wanted to make sure I did the story justice. And I wanted Dana and Denzel and Michael as well to feel like they made the right choice. But hearing Dana tell me that just lifted a weight off of my shoulders and gave me a confidence to feel like, okay, I can do this. That made going into set every day just such a pleasant experience. And it just gave me the boost I needed to really get the job done.
And then Michael, for you, you know, you had to embody Charles. How did you, you know, like, what did you lean on? Did you talk to Dana? Like, how did you take on that? I mean, obviously, you know, reading the book as well, but I'm just wondering the responsibility that you felt to make sure that we were going to get to see Charles for the first time and not just read about him.
Yeah, I think for me was just doing the research and doing the homework. You know, going to boot camp. Living with drill sergeants and instructors to learn how to actually command a platoon, you know, and what they actually went through. My dad's a Marine, so to be able to tap into the experiences and the stories he always used to tell me, you know, growing up, and having family and friends who have served, and hear their stories and mind their experiences. And it was really a collective of all these different resources that I had available to me to kind of tap into Charles. And then I had to go to Dana, you know, in the journal, and really tap into the heart, you know, and the character of who this guy was. And he was the true definition of a man, you know, in every sense of the word, and a strong Black man at that, you know, and the sacrifices that he went through to be present as he possibly could, and to make sure that even if he wasn't going to be present, that his lessons and his heart and his intention was going to live forever, especially through his son. So the fact that we had that journal, and to be able to read it and flip through the pages and be like, man, on this date, this is what this man was thinking. This is what he was going through. He was stationed in Iraq, and the only thing on his mind was telling his son, you know, how to be a man when he grows up, you know, and this is what he thought of his mother. And this is how me and your mother fell in love. And this is what love feels like. And this is what you should look for. And I think that's really important because his legacy will live forever.
I'm just curious for you, was there ever a point in the movie where it got to be a little too heavy? Was there a moment where you needed a break? Because there are light moments, but there are also some very heavy moments in this movie.
Yeah, I'm definitely, for me, I mean, people don't understand when you see a scene happen and play out, you see it happen one time, but that's something that we have to do over and over and over again. And then the camera switches angles and we got to do it again. So it can be emotionally draining at times, but that was just, you know, we knew what we were getting into, and we knew that we had a job to do. And just remembering why we were there is what at least got me through those moments.
Thank you for watching. If you want more extra, hit the subscribe button and the bell so you'll never miss a video.